Hello guys, sorry I lost connection. If you can see, my screen shut down very abruptly. I will open now for you. Just 1 second. All right, back to where we were. Sorry. Okay, I was asking the question. I have 6 people with your hand up. If you have a question, leave your hand up. If you don't have a question now, please put your hand down. Mohammed, what's your question?
Miss Amanda, I wanted to answer the question.
Okay, I had asked Jenna. Let's give Jenna a
Okay.
chance to answer her question, okay? Jenna, what do we find in, what is the map for? What is the map supposed to tell us?
Where is like the food grown?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Where is GM food grown?
Okay, so where is genetically modified food grown? It shows you the places in the world where they grow the genetically modified food, the places that use the chemicals that keep the insects and the caterpillars from eating the plants. Okay, something that is, remember we talked about yesterday how some people think that this is a good thing and some people think this is a bad thing. So this shows the places where it is grown, okay? All right. Yusuf, do you have a question?
No, I don't have.
Hey, put your hand down, please. Mohammed, do you have a question?
I forgot to lower my hand. Sorry.
Okay, lower your hand, please. All right, so we're going to read here, BT corn is better. If you notice, this page says BT corn is better, and this page says BT corn be bad. Okay, BT corn could be bad. So we have 2 different points of view. One, here that it is okay for you and it's better to use than regular corn, and here that there are possible concerns. Okay, all right. Yusuf, do you have a question? Honey, put your hand down if you don't have a question, please. All right, let's move on. We're going to read. Tahir, read for us, please.
Yes.
You didn't hear me when I asked? You didn't hear what I said? I want you to read for us.
Okay. I I began growing a BT corn on my farm back in 1996. Up until that point, I never knew if what was planted would yield a crop I could sell now. I could sell. Now I am confident going into each growing season.
Continue, honey. Continue, Tahir.
The use of BT corn has lessened lessened use of pesticides. That is great for the environment and saves time and money. I no longer have to spray the fields with costly pesticides. Further, I no longer worry about being exposed to toxic chemicals.
Okay, thank you. So this is written by a farmer. This is his point of view, his perspective. Okay, this is the way he sees things. Perspective means the way you see something. So this is what the farmer sees. He sees that it's better because it doesn't take him as long to spray the field. He doesn't have to spray the field, so it doesn't take as much work, and that it's not as costly. Okay. All right, Tia, you go continue. Hello, Tia. Tia, are you there?
Many people have raised concerns
Concerns?
about the
Poison?
poison in BT corn. It is only toxic to rootworm, beetles, and corn borers. Other insects seem to the
Thrive?
that were sprayed
Pesticides?
pesticides are not used. Plant,
Okay. Let's
planting
talk about that for a second. Thank you, Tia. So it says that many people are concerned. What do we say concerned means? Who can tell me what concerns are? What does concerned mean? Regmini, tell us.
Um, Worries or interests.
That's
The
right. When
serious
you have an interest in something or you are worried about something, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue. Farida, you can go ahead and read for us. Farida,
Yes,
can you continue?
yes.
Do you know where we are?
No,
Okay, thank
I
you.
got confused.
Moaz, go ahead.
Yes, yes,
Can you read for us?
yes.
Guys, please, please, please pay attention. Moaz, do you know where we are?
Has been on the market
Where are you
since
reading?
in page
Yeah, that's not where
267.
we are. Reem? Hello, Reem.
Hello, Miss Amanda.
Go ahead.
Planting BT corn has increased both profit and
Productivity.
productivity on my farm and farms around the world. This makes it especial, especially good for developing countries where corn is a staple in human and animal diets. On two people who buy the corn, plus having more food available in hungry nation is a very good thing. The benefits of Bitcoin continue to grow. That is why more and more farmers are planting it in the field.
Okay, so he says that it's not only helped him to make more money, but they get more done on the farm. Okay, he says it's really good for places where they don't have enough food and the countries are hungry. The people are hungry in the countries. And this corn crop allows them to have more of a crop because less of it is eaten by the bugs and caterpillars and borers and the insects that live in the field. So this helps to have a bigger crop yield. When they bring the crops in, they have more food for the people in countries who are having problems by not having enough food for the people. Okay, now we're going to look at the next perspective. This, we had the farmer's perspective, what the farmer thinks about BT corn. Now we're going to talk about a consumer's concern. Does anybody know what the word consumer means? Hamza?
A consumer is someone who eats something.
That's right. A consumer, in this case, a consumer is someone who eats the corn, okay? So it is someone, sorry?
Who consumes.
That's right, who consumes. Okay, in this case, we're talking about eating the corn, all right? Okay, Yusuf, go ahead, read for us.
Visit
Yusuf, do you know where we are?
I have the page, but I don't know where we are.
Okay, so not following along. We have to pay attention and follow along. Go ahead, Muhammad.
Hello.
Go ahead,
BT
Muhammad.
corn has been on the market since the late 1990s. 1990s, with little research on the long-term consequences, yet farmers producing genetically modified GM crops at an alarming rate. I can't help but wonder about these recent advancements in agriculture. What are the long-term effects of GM foods on humans and the environment? The BT corn really safe to grow and eat?
Okay, thank you. So it says that since the 1990s, people have been growing this corn, although they don't know what the long-term effects are going to be like. Is it harmful? Is there something about the growing the BT corn, changing the corn that we don't know is going to happen in several years? And that many people have now started to grow this corn because they can make more money by growing it. Okay? They wonder that if this agricultural trend of using the new advancements in technology, meaning that they are progressing and learning more about the crop, they wonder if this is good for humans or if it's bad for humans, okay? And if it's going to be good for them and the environment 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what effect will it have? Because no one really knows yet what it's going to have, okay? All right, let's continue. Jemana?
Yes, Miss Amanda.
Let's continue.
Much of the testing of GM foods has been done on lab rodents.
Lab rodents. It means rats in labs.
The results of those tests haven't been very promising in some reports. Mice have developed lesions in
Lesion.
their stomachs. Lesions in their stomachs from eating GM foods. Rats have died prematurely
Mhm.
of un,
Unstated.
unstated reasons. During these tests, if this any catch
Indication.
indication of what may happen to humans, we should rethink stalking.
Rethink stocking. Continue. Finish the paragraph.
Okay.
What happened, Jemana? Okay, Leanne, continue for us, please.
Okay, our supermarkets with unlabeled genetically modified foods, consumers should know what they are buying and eating.
Okay, let's stop for 1 second while we explain that. It says that lots of the tests that are being done on the new corn, the genetically modified corn, is being done on mice in the lab. Okay, and the results are not very promising. Some of them are getting lesions, which means like they have problems in their stomach and they're getting sick from it. They die early. They die younger than they're expected to die. They don't live the lifespan that they're expected to live. So there are concerns that if it's affecting the rats this way, how is it going to affect humans in the future? Okay, and the people are saying that there should be something on the foods that tells the people about these results so that they know what they're buying and what they're eating. Right now, when you buy it, it does not say that it is genetically modified. All right, continue, Leanne, finish for us.
Okay, over time, pests can build a resistance to any pesticides. Uh, a 2011 study shows that rootworm beetles are already developing resistance to BT corn. If these rootworms can eat BT corn and survive, why grow it?
Okay, thank you. So it says that the pests, the bugs, the beetles, the caterpillars, can build resistance, which means that they are able to fight the pesticide. It no longer kills them. And if they're already developing resistance, why grow it? If they've already learned how to beat the stuff inside it and they can still